guys, Mr. Stan here. Welcome to the Genesis School of Music. We're talking about music theory. Genesis has been around for many, many years. We have a lot of students and we have a lot of fun. If you join us in lesson 1 and 2, lesson 1 we talked about the grand staff, the high notes, the low notes. We talked about the staff, which is always just 5 lines. It always starts from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've talked about the high notes. We've talked about the low notes here. We kind of broke it up. The bar line, the measures are in every song, the end line. Please check out lessons 1 and 2 because we don't want you to get behind. Here's kind of everything. We talked about that. Lesson 2, we talked about the line notes, the space notes. Here they are together. We talked about every good boy does fine on the line, and FACE, spaces. Faces are always in the spaces, what we talk about around here. And here's the notes as they go lower. Today we're going to be talking about the different types of notes. Let's go back for a second. If we look at the notes here on the staff, where the note is placed on the staff is what note you play. How the note looks like is how long you hold that note. So the shape of the note tells us if it's a whole note, a dotted half, a quarter, or an eighth note. Always look at the shape of the note, but when you want to know what that note is, you have to look at the placement of the note. Hopefully that makes sense. So this note right here, for example, a quarter note is a real common note. If this note right here, now we know if it's in that space, that's an F note. If that note was right here, that would be an A. If it's right there, there's a C. There's an E because we know F, A, C, E. If this same note was on this little line, we know that that's every good boy does fine. And we know that because we learned that last time. Here it is, every good boy does fine. There's the FACE, but always look at the shape of the note. If I see this note right here, I do not play it 4 times. I hold it for 4 beats. So if I see that F, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. I hold it for 4 beats, real simple. When I see this dotted half note, like here's the half note, the only difference between this note and that note is there's a little dot there. That's just adding a beat to that. So this gets 4 beats or 4 counts. Here's the dotted half note, 3 beats or 3 counts. The half note, 2 beats. Quarter note, 1 beat. Eighth note, a half a beat. And here you'll see an eighth note again. Gets that half a beat. It looks kind of different. Look at it. There it is again, but it looks different here because anytime you see eighth notes more than just 1 eighth note, it always has a line at the top right there. And here's a 16th note. It gets a quarter of a beat. So if I was counting this, this would be 1. Let me see. Let's count this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a dotted half. 1, 2, 3. Half note. 1, 2. Quarter note. 1. Eighth note. It's just a half. Let's count it like this. Let's count 4 quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be 4 quarter notes. And I want to explain this in a minute because I've got a sheet over here that's going to help us count it. If I was counting the eighth note, it'd be a 1 and. If I was counting a 16th note, the way we do it around here is a 1 and. Because this has to equal 1 beat, and hopefully you're not totally confused. Let's look at it right here. If I was playing this line right here, and we're going to finish off with this little exercise, I want to count it off. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at line 2. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, these are quarter notes, half notes. Here's a quarter note. There's a half note. How many beats does a half note get? 2. How many beats does a quarter note get? 1. Let's add the 8th note. So we're going to count it like 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. So let's count this together. Line 3. Let's 1, 2. Here we go. I'm sorry. Got a little lost there. 1, 2. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully that makes sense. I'll see you guys next time. Mr. Stan here. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for joining us.